What's up, guys? Got some stuff in this week. Got some really good stuff in this week. Uh, I'll just start off with the racing and work my way across. Um, I know the week's still young, but like I told you on my past 2 or 3 videos, with my work schedule, man, I have to shoot a video when I can. So, um, coming in and who knows how long, Mr. Eddie, I'm gonna jack this up, man. Birchwell?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then these, I was super excited to get because he normally takes, like, I've heard multiple stories of this dude taking like up to 2 years.
Dad, I saw that dude.
You seen that dude?
Yeah, on the TV.
Okay. Well, let's talk about him real quick, okay? So I've seen multiple people get him back in like 2 years. But I got him back in like less than a month, so super happy. Dale Jarrett, it's not showing up too well right there. This one's better. So excited to get that NASCAR Hall of Famer. And then I got 2 of 2 of Joey Logano. He signed this one extremely nice.
Yeah.
Yep, he did, didn't he? And then the other one, he signed the back of my card.
Yeah.
And I got to thinking about that, and I've had one success from him in the past, and he did the same thing. I sent him 2 cards, and he signed the front of one of them, and he signed the back of another. So I don't know if that's just his way of saying, you know, 2's not really welcome. But, oh well. And then I got these in today. 2 of 2 in from Wade Boggs,
What?
which I know just about every single person in the TTM community's got him.
Yeah.
And I didn't plan on sending to him again, except this was for my set.
Yeah.
I do have a Wade Boggs jersey, matter of fact, in my man cave, if you will, that I've been meaning to send to him with like a $20 donation. I just haven't sent it to him, so I don't know if I will before I go on deployment or not. So, whew, man. Now this in today as well.
Yeah.
Ron Gant.
Whale.
Hey, who's shooting this video? Me or you?
Me.
Oh. So I got this in. I'm super excited. One of the top prospects in baseball right now, Austin Meadows, for the Pittsburgh. No. Yes, for the Pittsburgh Pirates. I really like it, and it's a super nice signature. If I just had anything to complain about, I would say I wish it was a little bigger, just because it's so tiny, and he wrote it in like in a fine point Sharpie, it looks like. Let's see, I'm getting down to some meat and potatoes here. My favorite wrestler of all time is, I'd say, the $1 Million Man or the Honky Tonk Man. And I found an address for Ted DiBiase, and it said that he requests a donation, and he gives the donations to his local church. So I sent like $5 and 2 5x7s, and I got it back yesterday. I asked him to add the Hall of Fame inscription that you see right there, and he signed this one. This one I really like, man, with the same signature. So excited to get that. I had a guy, Aaron, I believe his name was, PM me this morning on Facebook asking me if I've gotten Mike Vrabel's autograph since he's been, since he got hired on as one of the coaches of the Texans. What?
Okay, so this was your land.
Yeah, I'm going to show him that one here in a minute. And I actually got Mr. Vrabel in last week as part of my Project Index. He signed 2 of 2 for me, so he sent me this one. Garrett, thanks for your service. Go Texans.
Daddy,
What?
there's a ring in.
Yeah, we'll get it in a minute. And this one.
Six.
Mike, no, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Mike Vrabel, go Texans. And he sent me a business card, which I asked him to send, and all he did was black out his cell phone number. Gotta make this quick. I think that was my wife. I did get in Denny and Susie's
Yeah.
MS Charity Walk auctions on eBay. Get down, bud. Just give me a second. Relax. So I did get in their auctions. They sent me a nice letter like they do with all the items they sent out. I bid up a ton of their auctions. I think I bid like 6 to 8 auctions, like stuff that I knew I wouldn't be able to win or wouldn't be able to afford to win, but I sure as hell bid them up. And they were actually asking people to do that. It was pretty fun, man. But when he did his preview video, there was one thing I just knew I had to have, and I got it, and I got it for really cheap in my opinion. But this Kane, the wrestler Kane, autographed 8x10. It's actually I got that thing for dirt cheap. What?
You can put stars in the arm.
Turn his arm around? There you go. And the 5-Star Racing 2014 5-Star Racing came out, I believe, in January, and I didn't know it came out. I just started seeing beautiful racing cards when I would search certain drivers. Hang on, don't play right here. Not right here. And so I bought this last week. The guy had it up for auction, and he had a ridiculous high starting bid, and no one took it. So I asked him if no one bids on it, would he repost it and take a lower amount, and he said he would. So I basically just bought it from him. He gave me his PayPal information through eBay, which if any of you've ever done that, that's a feat in all itself. But I got this guy in. Numbered 4/10, Jimmy Johnson, race used sheet metal.
Dude, he's Tina. Daddy.
So super duper nice super happy to get this one. What, bud?
This got Tina.
No, that's not John Cena.
What's that?
Give me a second, please. So with that being said, about the 2014 5-Star, there is a set that I am going to start doing in there.
Oh my God.
I don't know the exact name of it. It's basically the numbered to 50 autograph and sheet metal cards. The only ones that are short printed out of the set are the my gosh, Terry Labonte and the Richard Petty. I bought the Terry Labonte last night. Funny story with that. I'm sure if any of you guys been on eBay for any amount of time, you've had this. So I've been watching this card for a week, and it was at like $30, man. Which I was like, man, this is awesome. So I had to go to Command PT. They make us do these structured PT sessions every so often. So I had to go to that, and you can't bring your cell phone to that thing. Stop! You can't bring your cell phone in there. And the auction was ending while I was at PT. So I put a ridiculous high bid on it, and obviously I was winning. And man, I came out, and dude, the auction ended for $4 less than my high bid. I just about had a heart attack, man. I mean, I was happy I got it, but oh my God, dude. I was like, what did you do? So that's that. I haven't even seen the Petty. I've seen multiple cards of all the other ones because they're all numbered to 50. I think the Carl Edwards is like numbered to 42, which is kind of weird. But I've seen tons of his as well. So once I get the Richard Petty, I'm 100% going after the set because he will be the only other real hurdle. I haven't even seen one come out anywhere. I've probably watched over. Dude, you really need to stop, please. Please. I've probably watched over 25 to 30 YouTube videos of 2014 5-star racing box breaks, and even some of those were case breaks, and I hadn't seen any of those there. The checklist says it's live, so I don't know, man. Between all the different parallels, there should be 16 of that card, because they're numbered to 10 in one set, 5 in another set, and a 101 in another set, and I haven't seen any of them. So I'll keep looking. My next video should have at least one of the two that I've already bought, and I just couldn't pass up on one of them. A lot of you guys know my favorite driver is Jimmie Johnson. It was the Jimmie Johnson version, and it was sheet metal, but the sheet metal is like just scratched to hell from like an accident. So beautiful card. So that's that. Sorry to I thought this was gonna be a short video, but I should have known better. Until next time, guys. Adios. Peace out.